Hello and welcome to Monday. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I found out that my little dock for my 8-bit do Ultimate Controller ended up not working. I filed I talked to customer support and they sent off a new one, and here it is. You can see that it's lighting up, so this one's working. The issue was that the pogo pins seen here were not correctly sticking. Well, one was just stuck down, which was a bit of an issue. So I sought to resolve that. Got a replacement, all good. But we just got that in the mail today, so I figured, well, might as well take a look and see what's wrong with the other one. So here's what we did. I took this apart, and I want to go over how simple and how kind of it feels like e-waste now. I'm going to hold on to this for reasons that we'll discuss soon, but there is a rubber bottom here. If I take this off, you can see that the bottom is this rubber strip used for gripping and just sticking to a surface so it doesn't move around too much, right? So underneath this little rubber piece is 4 screw holes, and this is taped down kind of, but you could see maybe a screw hole right there. There's 4 of them, and there's a little part for a USB-A connector right there, and that goes to here, which has a connector. After removing that, you encounter this metal piece, which is again held in by 2 screws to separate. I think this is what adds the quote-unquote premium feeling quality of the thing. It's just a metal plate, which is always fun, but giving it more weight just so it doesn't move around, not a terrible idea. We also have this little part, which connects the USB-C to everything else. So you charge this via USB-C, and then this part goes to the USB-A, so you plug in the USB adapter, and then you have this part which goes to this holds everything in place as well. But then you have this little green cable here that goes to the pogo pins. There's also another wire that goes to control the LEDs, but that's a little bit hidden, and I don't think I'm going to go messing with that quite yet. I don't see a way to get in there per se, but it's not that big of a deal. So let's take a look at what broke. So I mentioned it was the pogo pins. Oop. And if I can find where I just dropped that, I see it. It's fine, this is broken anyway, but here we could see the broken pogo pin. Right there. So you can see that the whatever this side is for you guys is not coming up. And I tried a couple of things didn't work. So out of ideas. I could probably just soak this in hot water, honestly. There's no real risk of any issues I see. But maybe I'll hold off on that because we already have a replacement one. And if any of the other 2 docks that I have break, the new one and the one that I have in white, so if this one decides to break in any possible way, a pogo pin gets stuck or something just stops working, I can easily swap out a part, right? The easy solution for me would be to, hey, this is a 1-cent pogo pin or something ridiculously cheap that I would need to source. I tried looking up the part numbers for this. It has a number on it that I think is just meaningless. But I'll do a little bit more research because I don't think I think this might be a custom part. But I just need to buy a 1-cent pogo pin and this is solved, right? However, if any of these other pogo pins on this one get stuck, all I need to do is just desolder this, which I have a soldering iron and it would take, maybe 20 seconds to remove this and then maybe another minute to just put these and swap them around doesn't seem like too big of an issue. And I might consider desoldering this one and seeing if we can get it going, but I think that's just a tad too much effort for what I'm willing to put in right now. So we'll see how that ends up going. But it's nice to have the it's nice to have a replacement dock. So hopefully we won't have to deal with this anytime in the future. And yeah, it's just really cool to have a company that's like, hey, we'll just send you a replacement part, no issue, and hopefully we won't need to contact support again. With that said, I think that's where I'm going to call it here for today. So thank you all for watching. I hope to see you tomorrow, and until then, later.